Hello and welcome to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Hello you guys, we are back. We are here to do your love forecast reading for July. And as I always begin, I say thank you for the love and support you continue to give our channel. You guys, thank you for the comments that you continuously leave. I read every last one of them. So I thank you so much for that. Just a little bit about this reading. You can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus sign. Okay? Hello to our cross watchers out there. Keep in mind that the energies will flip-flop. So if it doesn't relate to you, it could very well relate to your partner, or it could be an energy that's surrounding you. There is no time limit to these readings, so it could have happened 3 months ago, could happen today, could happen in the very near future. Okay, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, you guys, at Lotus Love Tarot 555. Subscribe to our channel, okay? And if you hit that subscribe button, right next to it's going to be a little bell. Hit that little bell, and every time we release a reading, you will be notified. You guys, thank you so much for liking the readings, and if you would continue to remember to give us a thumbs up because it helps push those readings out a little further. We have a Patreon. Our Patreon is rocking and rolling, you guys. Two prices, $2.22 a month or $5.55 a month, which gives you all of the extendeds. Speaking of extendeds, this will be an extended today. So if you're a member of our Patreon, you'll get an opportunity to see all of them. Keep in mind, I do private readings as well, and I am caught up on all my private readings, so we are open again for business, okay? So if you have a desire to have a private reading, you can find that link below as well. All right, I think we are ready for our shuffle. All is ready to go. Now, on to your reading. Hello, my Geminis. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading. And this will be your reading for July's love forecast. There will be an extended to this, okay? So just look below and you'll see information regarding the extended. All right, so let's get right into it. Holy Spirit, Divine Creative Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as it relates to the love forecast for July 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? What does Gemini? Whoa. I wish you guys could see how this card landed. It literally landed on my armrest. All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as it relates to the love forecast for July 2020? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? What does Gemini? What is going on? I mean, your cards are like flipping all over the place. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as it relates to the love forecast for July 2020? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Okay, so let's see what's going on. First card. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so anytime this card comes up, you're not feeling love right now. Not feeling appreciated. In a situation, in a relationship, there's something going on where you're not feeling the love. And so Spirit is having to remind you that you are loved. You deserve love. That's the highest energy of love, and that's what you deserve. So if you're not receiving it, Spirit is letting you know it's what you deserve, and you are lovable. Wow. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay, so that sounds like some type of guilt that's going on, something you don't want to wrap your mind around. You don't want to wrap your mind around some type of truth because it may hurt too bad. Could be a truth as far as realizing that someone maybe they do not love you the way you want to be loved, and it's hard for you to really digest that truth. I feel like for some of you, you are definitely being mistreated, and for some of you, this is not even about a relationship. This is about family. I feel like some of you just don't feel love. You don't feel appreciated, but you won't really speak it. You won't really speak what the truth is with that. You got to admit the truth to yourself so you can move forward. Some of you, you're dealing with your life's purpose. So with your life's purpose, sometimes we have to face situations like this where we're not loved. Okay, sometimes we have to come in agreement with our soul and our spirit with what truth is. And then it's through that where your life purpose can be birthed. Okay, so if you have that kind of block that's going on within you internally, it will be hard for you to kind of figure out what am I here for? What am I supposed to be doing? So if you can't answer those questions, you really want to have to work on these two areas here. Yeah, so you're recovering from something. Definitely recovering from something. Some of you, I feel like it's something painful too. It's like for some of you, you've never felt love. You really have never felt loved and appreciated. Some of you, you're in a relationship with somebody that you really, really love and care for, but you're not feeling the same energy back from them, and you're trying to recover from this space. But I feel like with some of you don't even know how to get out of it. Okay? All right, so let's just see what the tarot says. Holy Spirit, divine spirit of the universe, what messages do you look for the sign of Gemini as it relates to the love forecast for July 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? That King of Pentacles, you definitely could be dealing with that King of Pentacles, because I've seen that card even during the shuffle. Just kept being visible. All right. Gemini. Okay, let's see if you have any angel numbers you have. Let me see. Do you have? Yeah, you do. You have 2 8s right beside each other. So 888. Make sure you look up 888, because that's definitely coming through for you. The 8s are definitely coming through for you. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, again here. Or could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But keep in mind, it could be any sign. They're just taking on the energy of that sign, okay? You're in a situation right now where you just don't know what to do. It's like you're having to make a choice, but you feel like both choices are bad choices. I mean, that's just really, really where it is. You feel like if I stay, I'm going to have to experience this. If I go, it's going to be hard for me. I don't know if I'm going to ever meet anybody again. I mean, this is what you're kind of dealing with right here. Okay, so you really are at a space where you feel like, I don't know what choice to make. Both of them are not good choices. I don't have a good choice to make, but I have to make a choice. And this has you in bondage. I mean, you are really in your mind about this. I mean, like really, really in your mind. I mean, this is like overkill in your mind, in your thoughts about this. And you're just like in a mental bondage right now. You're in a mental bondage over this situation. And this mental bondage has you like very weak. You know, you don't have any strength. You don't have any strength to really deal with this situation right now. You don't want to deal with it. You don't have any courage to deal with it. And then with this Leo being coupled with this 9 of Wands here, it's like you're just keeping your boundaries from everybody and everything. This is the wounded warrior. It's like you've been abused from the past, right? You're remembering your heartache. You're remembering your pain. This could be in this relationship here that you're remembering, you know, what you've been through, okay? And you have your boundaries up. Okay, you have your guard up, not allowing anybody to step across that. And then you got this King of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is how you're presented to the world. I don't feel like this is how your heart feels, but I feel like the King of Pentacles, I feel like you're presented like you got everything in order. You know, you're working, you know, trying to make sure your bills are paid. You know, could be a wise investor. This could be you know, want material items, or, you know, maybe you have the material items that you need in life. You know, there's no lack for material items. But behind the scenes, this is what you're experiencing. Behind the scenes, this is This is what's really going on, right? This is what's really going on. And you're trying to recover from the situation. You're in search of what my purpose is. Why am I here? These are kind of questions that you're asking. Why do I have to keep going through this? Because you're on a path now to try to find that life purpose, but you got all this other stuff you have to deal with before that is unveiled. All right, so when we go into the extended, we're going to clarify recovery. We're going to clarify what this truth is that you need to admit to yourself. And I want to clarify this truth here that's in reverse, that you feel like there's no good choice. Okay, those are the three that I definitely want to do off the bat. And it may be other ones, but those three right there are really coming out. Because we got to figure out what you're recovering from. What is this truth about that you're not admitting to yourself? And what is this choice here where you feel like it's just evil on both sides? You have no right choice. There's just no good choice, period. Okay? All right, my loves. If you want to do the extended, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time. Bye-bye.